your parents, your biological parents. I know your grandmother raised you.
My mom was there. My mom was around. She was there. She had to do what she needed to do to be able to provide for herself, to provide for my brother. And at the time, I'm not sure what came about in an agreement. I think at the time my grandma felt the best fit for me was with her.
How would you best explain what your grandma has meant to you?
Everything. That's like, that's my rock. My rock, that's my foundation. You know, everything is built on a foundation, and that would be the foundation, you know?
How would you explain the role that she played in your life?
That was my mom, my dad, like everything intertwined in one. Everything I learned, like that's all I had. That's it. My grandma, you know, my mom was there also. I'm talking about hands-on every day, 24/7, driving me to school when I'm in trouble, coming to the school, talking to the teachers, parent-teacher conference, dropping me to tennis, dropping me to soccer, dropping me to football practice. You know how tiring that is over the years? And she did all that and didn't give up even when she wanted to. And I'm thankful for everything she's ever done. She could have gave up me so long ago, man. So long ago, but she didn't. I'm really thankful for that. You know, now times are kind of tough for her, you know, now that she's up in age. And, you know, health issues, early stages of dementia, so things aren't the way I like them, but it's life.
How tough is that on you to watch her going through that?
It's tough. It's tough, but I understood that was coming at some point. You know, she lost both of her sisters to the same thing already, and she's the last one left. But she's funny. It's so funny. It's hilarious. It's funny, but it's not funny because sometimes you got to think you raised me all your life, all my life basically, and to come home sometimes to her not know who I am, that's funny. Like, who are you? Mommy, it's me. And she had no clue. And like 5 minutes later, Chad, what you doing here? You so ugly today. What happened? And that's what's funny because she'll come out of nowhere with humor and then in one instant doesn't even know who I am walking in the door.
So sometimes she's present and other times
she's not, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's this lady who took care of you for so long and now you're in a way
it's funny.
Taking care of her.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
What did you think of your mom growing up and how, if at all, does the view differ today?
I love her. It's Mom, you know? She gave me life. She gave me life. You know, other than that, I don't really think too much into it. I don't worry about the past or what happened in the past. You know, that would always be my mom no matter what.
Your dad was in jail for a time for selling drugs.
23, 24 years, something like that.
What do you remember from the first time you met him?
It was cool, but even though my dad wasn't around, I wasn't the type like, oh, you weren't here. You know, I don't want anything to do with you. I was different, man. I wanted to know who he was, you know? I already knew what happened. I already read up on what happened, so I'm not coming at you to talk about why you left and, nah. I want to know who my father was, and we created a relationship once he got out. Came up to a couple of games. Enjoyed our time together here. Oh, we smoked cigars together, you know. And that's it. He passed away maybe 2-3 years ago from pancreatic cancer.
The first time you apparently felt a connection with him was actually at his funeral. What was it about that made you suddenly feel close to him?
I felt I was close to him before that, honestly. I mean, I hate the fact that our relationship was short, for one, but I tried to make the most of it throughout the time that I did have once I got to understand and know who he was. And that was the best I could do. Like, I was never one of those that really thought, like, what's done is done, so I never thought about the past like my grandma did, or like other people do. I don't. Like, I'm living in the now, right now, and what can we do going forward to improve on what we missed on, and that was it.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.